Alright, we're all set with yet another game at the Bodog Roots Premier League as the Bombay Kings take on FC Bandra. It's going to be an epic clash. We're just out of a very intense game with the final stage goal coming in. The live pools are winning the previous game here as the FC Bandras and the Bombay Kings taking on the surface for the second game here at week 8. One of the state-of-the-art turfs in Mumbai at the prime location of Bandra. The Bodog Roots Premier League all set with their second game of week 8. Here we go. An aggressive kickoff, trying to press on to the attack in the beginning itself. Cleared out from the defense there before danger could develop. Our title sponsor, Bodog, making the platform as professional as possible for all the players here. One of the top amateur leagues in Mumbai. All the players are fueled by passion for the sport. And of course, backed up with a lot of skill. Will show some really good results on the surface. The previous match was something that most of the fans might have watched from the edge of their seats. Here's Divyam Batra. Batra trying to get past the defense, brought down, and that was a very early tackle and a yellow card. The least the referee could do. Some players not really happy. Nigel getting the booking. Divyam Batra brought down on the right flank. He was trying to make the first opportunity come through for his team. FC Bandra now with a free kick from a good position. Ishant Pujari with the free kick. A three-man wall standing strong in front of him. Is he trying to find one of the brackets? Don't really know what his teammate Andy Van Eyck was doing there. Was probably trying to distract a man from his own team while he was taking the free kick, or he was trying to distract the players around him. Either ways, didn't work out for the boys in orange, and it's a goal kick. Ball's out of play. It's going to be an outside kick for the Bombay Kings. Here come the Kings trying to develop something from their defensive half. Ayan. And a great tussle for the ball there. Still in the right flank, Ishant Pujari. Played safely back to the keeper. Tushar Kant, the goalkeeper of FC Bandra. Oh, this could be... there was a slight chance there. Could have been embarrassing for Tushar Kant. There was an attempt from almost the half line. Bombay Kings trying to develop their first attack of the game. It's still on. Tushar Khan fumbling against the ball, and into the left corner it goes. What a goal there. Mameen Paul with the opener. The Bombay Kings draw first blood, and in a very early stage, similar to the game that happened previously on this surface. The scoreline's 1-0. Tushar Kant could have done better there. The cameraman's Ishant Pujari. Possession given away cheaply there. It's going to be a goal kick coming in. Tushar Kant, 7 to 10 saves for his team. His counterpart, Aditya, with 17 saves. So Tushar really needs to pull up his socks, and he's conceded a very early goal for his team. Could have done better there. Could have gone down on the ground in order to block the ball. Could have added some more pressure there. But in his defense, there wasn't really much support for him. Paul played back to a fellow defender. Kings trying to develop again from their defensive half, switching the wing of play. Oh, what a ball! Out comes Tushar and clears out trouble before it could have proven to be fatal. Scoreline still 1-0. Bombay Kings 1 goal up, almost 5 minutes up of the first half. And the Kings are trying to come in. Here comes Paul. Found a great opportunity there. Paul is making some really good runs. Some of the great footballers have always mentioned that the real game is off the ball. Nigel treated with a humiliating ankle breaker there. FC Bandra trying to make full efforts to make a comeback. They have some really good attacks in their defense. And an unsuccessful attempt on trapping that ball. The Bodog Roots Premier League indeed went with the best location they could have found in the city for turf football. Of course, needless to mention, the dynamics of the sport completely change in turf football. Here comes Divyam Batra. Impossible. That was an uncanny goal. Divyam Batra proving his worth time and again. What a phenomenal goal. If I would have been a defender wearing white, if I would have been the goalkeeper of Bombay Kings, I wouldn't in my wildest dreams have expected that one. Divyam Batra shimmying through the entire defense, going comfortably and getting that equalizer for his team. It's 1-1 and it's just the 7th minute of what could be the most exciting fixture of this week. Paul intercepts, and that's way outside the visual range of any player there. There's going to be a goal kick in the favor of FC Bandra. Great ball there coming in from the goalkeeper Tushar Kant. Tushar has probably pledged to his defenders that he's not going to make more mistakes and he's going to keep it frosty. That was a great ball by Tushar, and now the ball's gone out of play. This is just the second game of week 8 here at the Bodog Roots Premier League, which goes on to prove what exactly you can expect from this level of football in Mumbai. The Kings are trying to get a bit thirsty for goal here. Played back to Tushar. There was a lot of fumbling there. Physical play being engaged here. Ishant Pujari. FC Bandra playing it safe. Played back to Tushar Khan, trying to find Divyam Batra. If the ball finds Divyam Batra, it's all over for the boys in white. Bombay Kings now trying to come back on the counter. The linesman calling for one of the players. Not really sure what the situation is.
Bro, what are you, international FIFA standard?
I don't know. These are rules.
Huh?
These are rules.
The fuck's wrong with you people?
And some
Bullshit call.
arguments coming in.
It's okay. Without my permission, he entered the field of play.
The referee is
One
definitely
mistake you guys make, nah. I'm
trying
coming
to-
right after you.
It's not a-
One
referees
mistake
trying
you make,
to
nah. As called ref, I'm coming after you. Why can't I talk to you? You have any right to speak? Huh? One mistake you
You
make.
are not a coach.
FIFA international. Give people yellows.
all right, here we go.
What a joke.
Coming in from the corner. Oh, headed out there. There was a small collision there. Ayan trying his level best. Mahesh Singh was booked. Mahesh Singh, who had entered without the permission of the sideline referees. Back into the hands of the keeper. If you were to list the number of sports that have a lot of emotion and drama going on, football might probably find itself in the first spot. And with a game so intense, emotional intensity is definitely to follow. 10 minutes up and we're still all square here. 2 early goals coming in. FC Bandra coming in from the right flank. Ball played down, trying to find Divyam Batra. Great stop there by Batra, and the defense keeping the talisman in check. Batra now making his way to the right flank. He needs to find some options to pass, but he goes on alone and gives away the ball. Could have done better there. Batra was probably trying to cross the ball. And however, it looked like an attempt on goal considering the height and the elevation of that ball, but no problem. Batra, the key player for his team. Goal kick coming in from Aditya. Bombay Kings with 4 victories in their bag, only 2 defeats and 1 draw, and their opponents FC Bandra with 3 victories, 3 defeats and 1 draw. 10 points on the leaderboard, 13 points for Bombay Kings. Batra dispossessed. Here comes Paul. Great ball coming in there, but a fantastic interception by Varun Gupta.
Hey, inform this genius man in rolling substitutions. Okay, we want an award now.
And substitutions coming in. Andy is coming off surface. Andy Warnike. Here we are, and that's out of play. Another substitution coming in, and this time it's for the Bombay Kings. Sheldon Santos making his way to the surface. Ball cleared away by Ayan Ahmed. And the match slightly slowed down now. Started off with a bang for sure. We had a goal coming in the very early stage of the match. And then the equalizer that was followed. Divyam Batra who had scored the equalizer. And Tushar Kant trying to be as adventurous as a goalkeeper can get, and it has gone out for a goal kick. Match officials keeping everything under check and making sure that a game of this high amount of intensity is completely under control. Our officials Mohammad Khan, Sunny Reem and Kishore Tambe. Some really talented officials. It's very difficult to officiate the sport of football considering it's such a fast-paced sport, and sometimes the calls might be very subjective. What might seem a foul to you from one end of the field might completely seem legal from the other. Now the players can do nothing but trust the decisions of the officials. Finding Yash in the open there, Tushar. Yash taking it down the right flank, and a touch too hard, giving away the possession to the Bombay Kings. Here comes Paul. Great ball coming in, and of course ambitious effort there by the Bombay Kings. Mameen Paul was trying to find Sheldon Santos. Ball played into the right flank. Mameen Paul dominating the right wing possession here. and this time he's finding a lot more trouble than he had promised for. Divyam Batra, fantastic turn there, trying to find some shooting space. Oh, and what a stop there! Phenomenal save. It almost seemed like it had gone in. Batra with the first attempt, and one of his teammates making a full opportunity of the rebound. And the goalkeeper Aditya with a lovely save. 17 saves were already credited into his tally, and this one is going to add on, and what a glorious addition. We move on to the final 10 minutes of the first half. Tushar comfortably collecting the ball. He's got options on his right, placed to his left. The Bodog Roots Premier League proving to be a splendid source of exposure for all these players. As a clearance header that was not too far from goal. It's going to be a corner kick for the Bombay Kings. FC Bandra coaches asking their players to communicate more. Football involves a lot of communication. It's not a static sport. It's a very dynamic sport, and it requires communication at all times. Miscommunications could lead to some fatal mistakes. To give you an example, in the early halves, Divyam Batra brought down and that was a harsh kick to the thigh. As I was saying, to give you an example, in the early halves of the game, Tushar Kant was trying to get onto the ball, and if he would have communicated with his defenders, if he would have cried for defense, he would probably manage to stop that one from going in, considering that he was completely outnumbered there. And Mameen Paul grabbing that opportunity to score the first goal. Sheldon Santos trying to find some room, deflected there by Varun Gupta. Ball's gone out of play. Easy decisions for the referee. Bombay Kings still in possession, trying his luck from a far way out, and the obvious is a goal kick coming in from FC Bandra. Ball played down the ground, trying to find Batra again. Batra, who has not failed to stop a single ball coming his way. He's made an attempt to trap or stop any ball that is coming his way, and that is absolutely spectacular. That is exactly what you would want from your forwards if you are playing in the midfield. Grabbing every single opportunity you're creating from the midfield or from the defense. Now here comes the Football Club Bandra trying to make some progress. Bombay Kings denying them that. A battle in the middle of the park for possession. Trying to switch the wing of play, and there's a collision there. And I think there's a collision between the players of the same team. Aditya has rammed into one of his own defenders. And looks like the player is going to need some assistance coming in from there. That was a heavy collision there, considering that the goalkeeper was in full momentum, and the forward there did not really come to a stop. Looks like it's going to be a substitution coming in. The beauty of turf football has its own pros, has its own cons. The ruling substitution rule the pros really, it's going to be that the pros, of course, are going to be facts like your players are never going to get tired in rolling substitution formats, considering it's just 25 minutes worth of football, and players here have seen the full 90. And they're playing only 25 minutes, which means that they're going to give it their all, and exhaustion is never going to be a factor. All the players here have the endurance for a 90-minute game, and definitely a 25-minute half is now going to put a toll on them. And adding on to those features is the rolling substitution trait of this format of sport. Here comes Hussain with a great run and a great tackle coming in by Yash. Bombay Kings with that corner. Mamin Paul was waiting in the left flank, and the referee trying to keep things under control. Here comes the corner. There was a slight deflection there, and it's going to be another corner for the Bombay Kings. FC Bandra trying to get that priceless possession back into their domain. Short corner, played dummy, Paul, and that's going to be another corner. Smart play coming in from the Kings. Here's another corner. And that was wasted away. Could have been a better corner there if the player would have trapped it. Cleared forward. Bombay Kings back on the offensive. Mamin Paul, interception there. Divyam Batra trying to get on the end of it. Headed out by Aditya. Short attempt from a far way out, and it's way nearer to the corner flag than the goal post. It's going to be outside kick. Substitutions coming in again for Bombay Kings. Andy Warnike entering. Mahesh Singh has made his way out from the FC Bandra side. Ruling substitutions allowing the manager to have a one-on-one chat with his players, and that was a bad foul there. And of course, both the sides are engaged in a shouting tournament.
Keep asking for cards, guys. It's really classless, bro. Come on, you're not light fools.
Mamin Paul through the wall and into the hands of Tushar Kant. That was a bad tackle there. Card would have been subjective. A warning was fine.
You okay, baby?
And of course, pulling out a card is a big decision, considering that you are in these stages of the tournament.
On the game, Baba.
Headed out. FC Bandra.
Bro, I'll come and play with you if you want.
Hussain. Sheldon. And that's going to be a goal kick. It was an attempt from a really ambitious position by Nigel Marshall.
Yash, forget about that, huh?
Bombay Kings are looking very fresh on the surface. FC Bandra with only Divyam Batra in the front, to be very honest. Andy Warnike is making his way to the goalkeeper, trying to add some pressure. Good press coming in from Football Club Bandra. Bombay Kings now trying to come on the offensive, but it's going to go out for goal kick. Tushar Kant taking those quick goal kicks. Switching the wing, Yash. Fantastic tackle there. Good defense by the Bombay Kings. The ball is now in their possession. Display of compassion between Mamin Paul and Yash.
And yours.
Here's Yash. Yash Patel doing a pretty good job there in the defensive half of Football Club Bandra.
Yes, Pujari. Okay.
Ishant Pujari was trying to get on the end of that cross, but it's going to go out as a goal kick. We're up with the first 25 minutes and the referee not wasting a single second before blowing the whistle for half-time. Scoreline reads 1-1, and what a first half it has been. A very, very bombastic opening 10 minutes, and things slowed down a bit after the first 10 minutes. It's going to be a well-deserved break for both the sides as we enter the break between the two halves. All right, here we go. The second half underway. 1-1 is the score. The clash between FC Bandras and Bombay Kings. There has been a major change in the FC Bandra side. Mahesh Singh has taken on the responsibility of goalkeeping. Tushar Kant has been relieved from it. Don't really know the exact reason behind the same, but such is the report. There's a corner kick coming in for FC Bandra. Trying to find options inside the box and headed out of play. Kshitij Saklikar was taking the outside kick. He took the corner as well. Now he'll be defending. The ball's gone out of play. There was a slight contact there. The ball did graze the cleats of the player over there. Quite unorthodox format of play. Played to the player in the short left area, and the player switching to the right end of the field. Ball trying to find Divyam Batra, uses his shoulder to stop, played back into the safekeeping of Mahesh Singh. There was definitely a physical challenge there on Asif, but the players keeping it cool between each other. It's good to see that in this match. A minute and a half up in the second half. 24 minutes will decide the winner. It's a deadlock at the moment. Both the teams in a perfect tie. Divyam Batra, full advantage, and Batra scores. Mahesh Singh making a very silly error over there. Did not grasp the ball properly. The fresh goalkeeper coming in concedes in the second minute of the second half itself. You do not give Divyam Batra opportunities like those, because he will punish you. Batra capitalizing on the opportunity, getting the second goal for himself. A goal away from a hat-trick, and Divyam Batra finding himself on the score sheet. FC Bandra, a goal up, the score 2-1.
He's calling and you can't see him.
Right flank linesman stopping play. The main referee having a quick chat with his assistant referee. Nigel Marshall on the ball. Bombay Kings, Nigel Marshall. Oh, and that was deflected off the wall. Marshall giving off the opportunity like that. Not really sure what he was trying to do over there. Probably was trying to lob the ball into the defensive arc of FC Bandra. Football Club Bandra in a good stout lead. They've got a lot of time on their hands, Bombay Kings. But if Football Club Bandra manages to do what they have done twice for the third time, it's going to be good night for Bombay Kings. If you're a player and aspiring footballer who's watching this match, pay keen attention to the way Batra moves. His off-ball game is rather commendable, the way he moves into good spaces. Whenever a footballer scores a goal, it's never out of luck. It's not because they're at the right place at the right time. It's because they get themselves into the right place at the right time. They just don't happen to be there. They anticipate the movement on the of the ball. They anticipate the movement of their fellow players. They anticipate the movement of the defenders in order to find themselves in a good spot and score crackers like Batra has been. And there was an attempt coming in from Nikhil of the Bombay Kings. He's won his team a corner. Raj completely in the open. Raj with the right foot, and that has deflected off.
He's coming.
And it has been kept in play. Kshitij with a great run, stops the ball. Has been brought down there by Raj, who had taken that opportunity there. There was a great attempt there by Kshitij. Asif with the free kick coming in from the left flank. Oh, great ball and a great touch! What a goal! What a goal! Didn't see that one coming as well. Ishan Pujari in the 30th minute of the game, and in the 5th minute of the second half, Ishan Pujari proving my theory of a striker being in the right place and at the right time. Getting himself in the right place at the right time. The 31st minute of this fixture, and we see the 4th goal and the 3rd one for Football Club Bandra. It is Ishan Pujari scoring a cracker, a beautiful tap-in, elegantly done there by Ishan Pujari. Asif is going to get full credit for an ingenious ball into the defensive arc. And Mahesh Singh, the tactical goalkeeper change in the second half, conceding for the 2nd time in 5 minutes. Football Club Bandra leading by 2 goals. I'm so sorry. The scoreline 3-1. Bombay Kings need to get their morale back up. That's the only thing they got to do here, because they've got a lot of time in order to make this comeback possible. Batra with that free kick. That's off target. But of course, after conceding 2 consecutive goals in the first 5 minutes of the second half, any defense would be low on self-esteem. Here come the Kings. Great ball played there, and there was a good opportunity coming in from the left flank. Rather difficult to score when more than 90% of the team is waiting for your attackers in their defensive half. They're 2 goals up, and now all they have to do is see this game through. Of course, there are some goal seekers like Batra and Andy Van Wyk. Let's not forget Ishan Pujari, the man who has found himself on the score sheet. Asif. Divyam Batra tries his luck. Batra still on the ball, and Mahesh Singh claims the ball before danger could develop. Here come the Kings. And Nikhil trying to stop the ball there. Yash Patel instructing his players. Now they're going to take their own sweet time in order to set up set pieces, in order to set their players in the right place. They've got a lot of time to do that now.
Come on, fight, keep going. No, wait for it.
Julian, 1 minute.
There's a free kick coming in for the Bombay Kings. They need to make something out of this opportunity in order to pump up the morale back in their boys. Here comes a free kick off the wall. That was a bad free kick, and they are still alive. This attack is still alive for the Bombay Kings, but now it's gone out of play. Mikwa, our beverage partner. Mikwa and Raw Pressary doing a great job and at revitalizing the rolling substitutes of the Bodog Roots Premier League. Yash Patel brought down, and Bombay King players completely furious about that decision. Julian comes out. Kshitij. Kshitij taking that corner kick for Football Club Bandra. And fantastic defending there by Asif. Ayan. Interception there by Ishan Pujari. Oh my God, that wasn't too far away, was it? Wasn't too far away at all, Ishan Pujari. Just inches above the crossbar. Bombay Kings trying to get back into this game as much as they can. FC Bandra already 2 goals up. Mahesh Singh plays Asif. Asif is definitely going to keep complete possession over the ball there. Play it back to Mahesh. An outfield player turned goalkeeper in the second half. Oh, and Bombay Kings very close there in order to get that second goal. Even if they get a single goal, they still have a lot of work to do. They need not 1 but 2 goals and 3 in order to win this match. Both the teams have a draw each in this league. Short goal kick. Bombay Kings in possession. They need to switch up play, giving away possession to a danger man, Divyam Batra. Great interception there, Pujari, and what a goal! Ishan Pujari scores a stunner. His second one and the 4th one for his team. Football Club Bandra. Football Club Bandra with their 4th goal, and that one has probably put this game to bed. There is no way out for Bombay Kings out of this one. The 38th minute of this fixture, Ishan Pujari scoring a hell of a goal. What a hit! Oh, and a quarrel coming in there and a yellow card. The least the referee can do. You need to keep the game as chivalrous as possible, to be very honest. It's very difficult to do that in football. Won't take that away from these players. Asif is the player who has been booked by our official. I mean, Football Club Bandra can get into as many quarrels as they want. They have a lot of time to kill. Bombay Kings, however, cannot afford to do that. The players need to get back into the game mode.
Guys, we're wasting time. Come on.
So, and the players are done flinging abuses at each other. We're back into the action. Oh, what a stop there by Batra. Couldn't really control it there, but what an effort. Divyam Batra has not failed to stop even a single ball coming his way. Couldn't control the previous one, but a great attempt at least stopping that ball. Pujari finds Batra. Great interception there. Sheldon tries to play a through ball, a very ambitious through ball to Nikhil. Asif. Ishan Pujari. And Yvonne Ike goes down, and I think someone stepped on his hand. And Yvonne Ike currently down on the ground. The Bombay Kings back into the action. Yvonne Ike with a good pass. Kshitij. FC Bandra looking very sharp now. Andy finds Ishan. Ishan plays the cross. Intercepted there. Now the Bombay Kings developing the counter-attack. This could be their opportunity to get a consolation goal at least. Oh, and the goalkeeper diving in, risking his head. And another display of emotions there.
Nigel. That's good, Sheldon.
10 minutes left. Climate conditions absolutely perfect for a game of football. I mean, if they would have played the same game 4 hours from now. Oh, there was a deflection there. And the Bombay Kings have scored. The Bombay Kings have scored. Did not see that one coming for sure. I didn't. The defenders of FC Bandra didn't. And I'm pretty sure the entire Bombay King team didn't. There was a surprise goal coming in from Ayan. 41st minute, Ayan Ahmed scoring that goal for Bombay Kings. The question is, can the Bombay Kings score 2 goals in 10 minutes? Because their opponents did that. Kshitij, come, and he was suspiciously open there. Great offside trap there. Nigel intercepted there. Keeping it alive, the Bombay Kings. Mamin Paul. They need to score 2 goals to draw this one. Both the teams will have a draw each if they manage to do that. Almost 8 minutes left in order to wrap up a fixture which is unarguably very entertaining in all aspects, in the aspect of football, in the aspect of entertainment and drama, and in the aspect of overall heat that is being conducted across the wings here. Scoreline reads 4-2. Football Club Bandra in the lead. Bombay Kings desperately trying to make their way back into this fixture. Ayan Ahmed scored a surprising stunner. Probably it would help his team boost back that very plummeted morale of theirs. Ishan Pujari trying to find Asif. Great interception there. He's got options here. It's a 3-man attack. Here we go. And great stop coming in there from the entire defense. Fantastic fallback. Always remember, when your team is on the offensive, it is way more important for your team to make that very crucial fallback, and that is exactly what Football Club Bandra has done. An impressive fallback, and they have stopped the opportunity that was partially developed by that counter attack. Here we go. Nigel Marshall single-handedly, rather single-footedly trying to get his team back into this game. Not much left. Bombay Kings really need to pull up their socks in order to get the result they have desired the minute they stepped onto this pitch. Here come the Kings, and not missing the top corner by much. Ayan Ahmed.
Push up. You're on the line.
Here comes that short side kick.
Get in a spot. Go.
Cleared away. Appeal for a handball coming in from FC Bandra, but Bombay Kings completely in the clear. Raj, clean deflection there by Ishan. Ishan, who's probably going to bag the title of man of the match. He's in contest with Divyam Batra, who's clearly heading the ball onto the attacking side of his team. Here we go. Bombay Kings are now trying their level best at getting that consolation goal, because we're down to the last 5 minutes. They need to pull a miracle in order to draw this one. Football Club Bandra managed to score a couple of goals within 10 minutes. Can Bombay Kings do the same in order to get that victory? Here comes Divyam Batra. Played to Asif. Asif can play it back, or he can do what he did just now. It's a corner. Asif trying to keep possession. Now the name of the game FC Bandra has adopted is keep possession and try those small opportunities to score. Ishan Pujari. Ball out of play. Pujari back in possession, charging down the left flank, and lost balance there, was calling for a push. Nigel Marshall, completely innocent over there, didn't make any physical challenges that could harm Pujari's run. Pujari went off balance on his own feet. There's a good ball into the box, no one on the receiving end. Kshitij keeping possession, played to Ishan Pujari. The good part about FC Bandra is that they still want another goal. Kshitij tried playing it short, intercepted. Ooh, and a bad collision there. And that's definitely going to hurt in the morning.
Pappy, walk away.
That was not really intentional. It was not intentional at all. Suraj Gupta, the man going into that collision, and he's completely caught off guard. And I mean, a man of his size developing a momentum like that and going into a collision is going to cause stuff like that. Julian's coming off, and Bombay Kings are screaming, yelling and crying in order to get the game started again. The boys really enthusiastic in order to get some goals. They need to get 2 in order to draw. Winning probably might be out of the question for either of the teams if they get those 2 goals, because it's impossible to score 3 goals in the final 2 minutes, considering there's no stoppage time as well. Ishan Pujari was trying to get on that volley. Looks like referee is losing control over the game.
Get 2 minutes, let's go. We have an objective here.
Just a couple of minutes left in order to wrap up a very dramatic fixture between FC Bandra and Bombay Kings. FC Bandra, surely the side that made most of the opportunities. Not going to say that they were the better team. Both the teams played very well. However, FC Bandra converting those opportunities, and they need to give all thanks to their front men. One of them on the ball right now, Ishan Pujari, and the second was just a foot away from him, Divyam Batra. Here comes Pujari now, great through ball to Batra. Batra trying to keep it in, and he has kept it in magically, played it to Ishan, who tried an overhead kick there. Kshitij keeping possession. There was a handball over there, but Nigel Marshall trying to find his teammates. Batra plays the ball out. Final minute, and looks like FC Bandra are going to add a win to their tally. They were the team with the lesser number of wins. They had only 10 points with 3 victories. They are going to get their 4th one right now, surely. Most of the players rest assured that they are going to win this game. FC Bandra have emerged as the better side. As we move on to the final 30 seconds of this fixture, Bombay Kings have put up a very commendable play in front of their opponents. They should learn the fact that FC Bandra has been absolutely stunning when it comes to positioning. And probably maintaining and keeping it cool under pressure. FC Bandra emerge victorious and triumphant after a heated fixture. Bombay Kings giving it their level best. FC Bandra winning the match by 2 crucial goals. What a match this was. Bodog Roots Premier League proving to be entertaining as ever. Football Club Bandra getting that victory comfortably. Ishan Pujari and Divyam Batra scoring 2 goals each, calling it a good day in the office for FC Bandra.